Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to take the time and talk about your motivation for learning to code, your motivation to wanting to code, your motivation for wanting to do this in the first place. So, with the saturated market of coding boot camps popping up all over the place, self-taught developers coming into play, and just university grads with computer science degrees, there are a slew of people learning to code, which is awesome, right? But I want you to understand that, when you decide that you want to learn how to code, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, right? Don't do it because you saw the prices of the salaries on Glassdoor and you said, oh man, I would love to make that amount of money. Don't do that, right? Learn to code because you genuinely love to do it. Don't do it because some blog post was pushing it on and on and on, and they may have mentioned money, or maybe how you could have a fancy lifestyle, or whatever it is that you may have saw, because guess what? At the end of the day, when you are coding or trying to learn how to code and you look up at the clock and it's later than you have imagined, or you're trying to cram time in during the day to learn how to code and you're getting frustrated, you need a motivator. And money isn't always going to be a good motivation. Now, I know some of you are like, who are you kidding? Money is the ultimate motivation. But if you're not happy doing what you're doing, no amount of money is going to suffice for that. So I encourage you to find the why of why you're learning how to code and stick to that. Use that as your motivator, because money comes and goes and things like that. And with the market that we have today of, people coming in learning how to code, and depending on your area, there may not be junior developer jobs or internships or whatever it is. It may be a limited amount of those. It's way competitive, and don't expect to learn how to code and then get a job right after, because a lot of times it takes a lot of work, right? I see so many people, and congratulations to them, but they get a job after 3 months of coding, and that's great, right? But that's not the average person. The average person, it's going to take more than 3 months. It's going to take more than just attending a coding boot camp. It's going to take more than just 6 months or whatever it is. It may take a little bit longer. Now, if you are fortunate and that is you, then like I said, congratulations to you, but it's not the norm. And I just want you all to know that you have to dig deep and find that motivation of why you're up coding, or why you should even start doing this one project and all these other things that you're doing. My big motivator is that I like creating things. I love creating things and then being able to put them up on the internet and be able to see a final finished product. I love going through finding answers to questions that I may not have known the answers to, Stack Overflow, and just, being on the internet. I love finding out about new technologies and using them. Right now, I had to use Android Studio to code an app that we're going to be teaching our kids this summer, and I enjoyed going through and figuring out Android Studio, and then you had to learn a little bit of Java, and that motivated me to want to learn how to create iOS apps. So it's not gonna be like my day job, right, to create Android Studio apps, or apps for Android and apps for iOS, right? But it's cool to dabble into different things and be able to see how they operate and kind of see how they differ. So, like I said, I encourage you to find that why, find that reason of why you're up late coding, find it and hold on to it. So when tough times arise, you're able to go back and reference that, and make sure your why makes sense, right? Like I said, don't make it be about strictly money. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.